FUT Champs highlights then of the weekend. Now, I did kind of speak to a few of the guys and said, you know, would you guys be interested in seeing a video of my FUT Champs highlights? We did hit Elite 3 this weekend. So at the moment, we're 16-4, and I'm just going to bring you all of the goals and the teams that we play against, the footage, goals for and against. So you guys can kind of see, you know, what an elite player kind of plays like, if I can class it as that. So, first game here, we're 16-4 at the time, so it's just the last 10 games. And we go into the first game, and this guy gets to 0-0, and then he decides to leave. We're dominating him, as I think I'll show you through the possession stats. No, I don't, and he just decides to leave. So, God knows what's going on there. This community seriously needs to sort themselves out. So, we're running into the game then. As I say, we're 16-4, 10 games to go, and there's about 3 hours left, I believe, until FUT Champs finishes. I was really busy over the weekend, so I didn't have time to play really until Sunday, plus the gameplay was awful. So a nice 3-ball there from Eusebio, and we do take the 1-0 lead here with Ribery. Now, as I've said, I've already edited this, and it's just the goals for each. So I'm just going to run you through the games. Again, I've triggered the run from Ribery there. We're going to follow up with Eusebio, and I believe, yeah, nice little step over there. And then we make it 2-0 in this game. Now, most of the matches I played this weekend were super sweaty, and as a lot of you can kind of tell from having the extra player picks, which EA have given us again this week, which I'm not really sure about. You know, it was really difficult. A lot of decisions kind of went against me, and I played badly in a lot of situations as well. Here, my defending is awful. This is where you kind of need to be a lot more composed at the back. And as you can see from my my controller on the right as well, that will show you when and where I'm making mistakes. Here again, my player switching's off. I let him get through. I don't switch in time. He scoops with Ronaldo. And then in the end, he plays the ball into Neymar. And there's not really much I can do about it because I've taken everyone out of position, as you can see. My AI's taken Cannavaro out of the game. And then I'm really mudded. So we've gone from 2-0 up to 3-0 down. Now, Eusebio comes in straight from the kickoff, I believe, here. We take a little ball roll, and then we do find the far corner there. So 3-3, we're at plus 12, no? Plus 12 ELO. So we could be playing up anyone at this point. We did play two Elite 1 players, which I did lose to before these games. Eusebio here with the turn and the finish there. And I believe that is the end. I think we scored one more, and then this guy ends up leaving. Yeah, through to El Shaarawy, little ball roll, and then a lovely dink to finish the game off there. So that is this game over with then. This takes us 17-4. So 9 games to go, and it gets a lot sweatier. So this is our next opponent. I just want to kind of talk you through my decision making here. I'm terrible with Eusebio. I should have switched into the middle, and Curtis Jones provides quite a crazy finish there, really. We take the fake stop La Croqueta with George Best here, which is still super effective, by the way. The only skill moves I kind of use in my game are the Elastico, the ball roll, the La Croqueta, and mainly the heel to heel as well. As you can see, a heel to heel there from Armstrong. And then why the whistle was not blown in this game before he scored, I have no idea. As you can see from the timer, that's 90+2. My opponent decides to pause the game, probably in celebration. And that was a bad decision because we do have Eusebio and Ribery on the pitch. Great play again from Ribery, from Eusebio. And then we do get a little bit lucky with the bounce off. But the amount that went against me in this game, if you watch this goal, I think it's this goal. Pope comes out, and how he does not, like, gather it with his hands, I have no idea. Now, the reason why we have Pope in goal, his 82, is because I did have to do a double discard roulette on my channel. So make sure you come check me out on Twitch if you want that sort of content. It ruins my life, but my viewers seem to enjoy me in pain and misery. So we're now 18-4. We're in really good shape for that elite finish. But it doesn't all go to plan, and well, I'll show you in this game. He gets the ball with Bruno Fernandes. Here I should be controlling my centre midfielders. Now, this is a big issue that a lot of players have, not controlling the centre midfielders and taking the centre-backs out of position. And I've done that twice here. I was also holding the sprint button with Cannavaro there, which has just really mudded me. And in the end, I do end up... I think I quit this game. No, I think I play on right to the end, actually. I did end up quitting a game later on because I was kind of running out of time. I did have a little break in between. But I just get outplayed in this game, to be honest with you. Everything goes against me, but a really good opponent, and that takes us to 18-5. Now, this guy is an absolute idiot that I played. An absolute idiot, and this is the problem with the FIFA community. Guys, stop making everyone else's life miserable. He goes 1-0 up. Right, with 30 minutes in, I am dominating the play. Eusebio, this is a banging finish. Look at that left-footed finish there. Insane. Right. And then I'm pushing for the next goal. 34 minutes in. He's trying to hack me down just so he can pause it. I try my best to kind of get away from his defenders and play advantage. But no, I take him out and then he pauses and leaves the game at 1-1. Why you would do this, I just really do not know. And it was just irritating as hell. So we're still 18-5, and then we get into this next game here. We do play really well. I push up with Cannavaro, get the ball with Ribery into Eusebio. I believe I'm watching this kind of back with you guys, so I can't remember everything that happened, but I believe we're going to get into Ribery and we're going to scoop round him. Yeah, there's the scoop. And then that Lacroqueta again, which is really, really effective. And then Ribery finds the far corner. And then Ribery here, 1-2 with Rashford. I'll probably look out to George Best and scoop round him again. Yeah, I have done. And then a really nice finish in there. I believe this guy rage quits at 2-0, which is really nice and puts us 19-5 with 6 games to go. Now, this team is absolute flames. And I think this game was very much a sweaty one. Anyway, really good use of the ball roll there from George Best going forward. Ribery, back out to George Best. I can't remember what happens. But at this point, I'm really tired at this point. But 19-5 is a really good position to be in. Really nice touch from Eusebio there. I would have probably tapped L1 in that situation to then kind of move the ball away from the centre-back and then score with Eusebio. We do get a little bit of a lucky goal in the 86th minute. And that, in fact, puts us 20-5. Now, into this game, I believe we're 20-5 here. Yeah, we must be. Now, he scores a really good goal with Mbappe near post, which I kind of feel like my centre-back should have done more about watching his celebrations as well. I really despise people that watch their celebrations, but that's just me. We'll scoop round probably with Ribery. Yeah, really nice scoop round the centre-back. The scoop is still overpowered as hell, so make sure you make use of that, guys. If you guys are interested also in my custom tactics that I played this weekend, let me know down in the comments and I'll drop the formations that I did play. I did change it up a bit and I used the 4-4-2 second variation instead of the normal 4-4-2, which I usually run. And that was just because I found I need to defend more with my centre mids or centre defensive mids, and I like to play balanced tactics on my players. I get turned there terribly. That's so bad by me. So I found my midfielders were moving forward a lot. Again, this guy watching his celebrations is so irritating. But that we get a little bit lucky here with Ribery. But what can you do? Nice reverse elastico anyway. And I believe he gets another. I screwed up in this goal. So what happened was I was team pressing him. And then I wanted to switch my team press off. But in my left button didn't work. So I ended up playing the offside trap, which just allowed him to score through with Mbappe. But then Eusebio comes in the 82nd minute. And provides us with that 4-3 win. So we are now 21-5. Now, I believe I left some of this. Yeah, so we're going back to the main menu. And I think there's about 50-odd minutes left. So we've got 50 minutes with 4 games. If we played them all there and then, no issue whatsoever. So let's just check that out here. Yeah, 54 minutes left with 21-5. And we come up against this team. Now, I get I feel like there's a lot of like FIFA issues in this game. I take the 1-0 lead. We kind of make the tackle, it's fair play. And then I believe it is George Best that scores the goal, actually. Or it might be Eusebio. I think it's George Best, though, with that. Yeah, Lacroqueta, and then nice ball roll, and then a finesse in the far corner. But there's quite a few goals against me in this game, and it kind of just, ruins my morale, especially at the time. He plays this in, and then it just bounces off Pope and lands in. So, I'm a little bit annoyed at this point. This goal, brilliant scoop by Neymar. Nothing I can do about it. He just outplayed me there 100%. Again, really nice reverse elastico from Neymar. This guy was a very good player. But a few ricochets and hits against me just irritated me to the point that, I don't know, I couldn't be bothered to play it anymore. But again, this goal is absolutely ludicrous. It bounces off Tav, lands back at Robin, and then we go 4-1 down. And then this might be the game I quit because I was running out of time. Yeah, again, he runs through and then a nice dink. Like I say, he was a really good player. So hats off to him there. So we take the L and then we're 21-6. So we need to go 2 from 3 and then we come up against this guy. Now, this was probably the worst game of FIFA I've ever played in terms of getting countered. Good finish, this one. And just, when just everything goes against you. Like I say, he was a good player and he deserved the win, but everything just went against me. and all of the knocks off defenders and stuff like that, there's not much I could do about. But, what can you do? Again, I manually take hold of my centre-back, Carlos Alberto, and that completely screws me up defensively, and then he gets that through ball to score the goal there again, which is irritating. He plays the square R1 across, and I think this is the game. I quit this game at 3-0, so I've got plenty of time to finish my final 2 matches. 22 minutes left. So I'm thinking 6 minutes a half, probably 15 minutes, so I'll have a few minutes in between games. Well, it doesn't go that way. We end up coming against an absolute sweater who watches all his replays, pauses after every goal, and yeah, this is the team we come up against. So I won't spoil exactly what happens in this game, but let's just say I'm sweating in the fact that I don't think I'm getting my last game in. So he does take the lead after 7 minutes with whatever happened here with Tavernier. I made the pass, but instead Tavernier takes the touch, which, what can you do? We do get a nice goal here with Eusebio, just a really nice touch round. That's the agile dribbling there just before half-time as well to give us a little bit of an edge. Now, I do show the half-time stats because this guy sat in his box for the entire game. Could you imagine at like 6:45 in the morning, this guy is sitting in his box for the entire game? Anyway, we get the ball with El Shaarawy. We do the La Croqueta. We score far post in the 86th minute. He then gets the ball. And to be fair, it's a good goal. It's bad defending by me. I tried to come back with Bruno. He bridges past my centre-back and rockets it in near post. So we get to 90 minutes. And as you can imagine, we are severely running out of time. Now, I think it's about 6:52. And he scores this header with Lewandowski. And to be honest with you, I'm sitting there thinking, it's written in the stars, it's over. Look at me rapidly tapping X in the far corner. But no, we get the ball with Diatta. We go to El Shaarawy, who was one of the best SBCs on this game. And we drive through. And what he does here is just magical. Straight through the defender. And then he pings it, top bins. And we're back in the game at 3-3. Still, the time is running out. Now, there is 3 minutes until 7 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to play my last game. Well, what do you know? We get the ball through with Eusebio, chip the keeper. And he rage quits. He rage quits with like 2 or 3 minutes left before 7 o'clock. Now, I show it because I'm sitting there in disbelief. I'm like, can I even get through 6 in-game minutes, get to the main menu, and get in a game in 3 minutes? But luckily, he rage quits. I'll take my time, take a little swig of water here, and we're 22-7. Now, I've been 22-7 in so many times this year. And look at those stats. It's just hideous. I hate people that play like in their box, but there is nothing really that I can do about it. I just have to move on. So we're into the last game. And 22-7, 7 a.m. I'm knackered, and we go into it. If you guys are kind of interested in more videos like this, of me showing my Foot Champs highlights, then let me know down in the comments. As you can see, they're 2 minutes 46 seconds. This is our final opponent. I see gold Firmino at striker, and I'm not going to lie to you. There was a little smile on my face. I'm like, we're 15 ELO. Now, last game, I made so many mistakes in this game as well because I was panicking. Great heel to heel with Eusebio, and then a massive finish there to go 1-0 up after 29 minutes. And then that through ball to Rashford. I thought about playing the ball on the far post, but we just bang it near. And that's a great finish by Rashford. Now, I'm really comfortable in this game, but I kind of let it slip. My manual defending is poor. That's one thing I need to work on in my game if I want to push any further, is my manual defending. I take players out of position way too much. But we hold on to the game, and then we kick it out with Ribery, and we do end up finishing Foot Champs Elite 3. Now, as I've just said, if you guys are interested in me kind of, bringing you all the highlights of the games that I play, sometimes I do finish it on stream, so I wouldn't be able to do it every week, but I'll bring out a custom tactics video also if that interests you. But yeah, it was kind of, I made so many mistakes, and to still finish Elite 3 this weekend was, quite a big achievement. The gameplay was poor. It was really sweaty because everyone was, trying to get those extra red picks, which were absolute garbage anyway. And EA have done it again, which is really interesting. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments, as I said, if you want Elite Tactics, if you want to know anything about my game. Also, come check me out on Twitch. I stream live every day from 5:30 UK time. As always, guys, thanks for watching.